Hello everyone. Today I want to show you how to use the terraform with the DevOps to configure the resource in Azure Cloud. So normally we can do the configure the resource from the portal.azure.com, but we can also use the terraform with dev.azure.com to configure the resources. What is the benefit for the to use the terraform to configure the resources? Because the we can run the resource terraform with DevOps, let's say runs every day. So this means if something change next day when the terraform runs, it will rectify the change to set up the what we set up in the beginning. So it will not allow the change to be made by manually. Even manage change, we can still restore to the settings we configured in the Terraform. And also the other one is we can use when we use the Terraform with DevOps, we can share the script with other engineers. Then we all work in the same interface. Let's see how can we do this. Normally, I log into the portal.azure.com and then I just search the Azure Dev, DevOps organization. So normally, when you go to the DevOps organization, we need to create an organization, and then because I have already created an organization, if you have not created, then you need to go to the DevOps organization and then follow the description, wizard to define your organization. So I have already set up this my organization. When we set up organization, I put the name in and put my subscription and information because I can just click, for example, create a new organization and then I continue login and then I need to put the name in. This is the one when you log into the DevOps dev.azure.com. You need to put the full path in, then you can just follow the process. This is how to create the organization. So after we set up the DevOps organization, the next one we can go to the website because I already set up this one. I just log in this one. So I have created a new project. Then I just click new project. My project I created before. If you did not create it, you can just create a new project. And then when you create new project, you can go to the repos. Repos is the all the files you saved in the website. This means if other people have access to you know, this one, he can also the files and also the reports. Reports is like a folder to save in the cloud and also the information saved in the cloud. And the very important one is the pipeline. The pipelines is like is a control how you run the script from the start. The file is in this YML file. So this will define, for example, I set up the YML file to run every day, at this time. You say run daily, and this means that every day it will run at this time. And also, I also set up this variables. This one is regarding how you, for example, this connect to Azure service. We need to go to the project settings to set up the service. If I go to the project settings, I go to the uh, service connection. You see, I click the create the service connection. this connection is means how you connect the DevOps with your subscription in Azure Cloud. So you just need to create a new connection and then you put the connect to your subscription, and then you need to input your global administrator for the process, and then when this one is created, it will create a application in the enter.microsoft.com. If I go to enter.microsoft.com, and then I go to the application, application registrations, and then I click all applications. You see, this application created. This is the service connect I created. Is the CCQ 2025 new project. If I click this one, and then I click App API permissions. So in order for this, you know, terraform for DevOps to create to access the Azure, portal, we need to give the permission for this application to access the Azure portal. So what I can do is I can just add a permission and then select, directory read to read the directory, and also application read. Add this two rows, use the Microsoft Graph. And then after this, I need to consent because Microsoft admin needs to grant the permission for the, you know, for the service connector API to access. And also, after I do this one, the next one I need to do is I need to go to the portal.azure.com, and I need to go to subscription. Go to my subscription. I need to go to access control, and then I need to give the set up permissions for this one as well, for this app, for this connection. So you see, I give this my connection name is CCQ 2025-new project. I give this one contributor permission, and also I give this one reader permission. You see, this two permissions, and also this one is Azure contributor. Permission is all this one, and a desktop virtualization contributor. Because of the configuration for portal.azure.com, in order for the CCQ 2025 Connect service to access and create a Azure resource, we need to give this one permission first. Without permission, he can't do. You will get the error message. So this needs to be done from the portal, from the Azure portal. And this, you see this one, because I want to use the AVD Azure Virtual Desktop to through the Terraform. I want to create a Azure Virtual Desktop from the DevOps and Terraform to create the virtual machines. So I need to give them permission. So I give them contributor permission, Azure contributor, and desktop visualization, permission. And after this is done, we can go back to the, the dev.azure.com, then select the SQL transfer, go to the project, and then go to the go to the repos. We create all this file, and then also we can install the, you know, Visual Studio Code. This Visual Studio Code is used when you can access, edit the files from the local computer. Not, you can also, do from the interface. For example, if I in the website, I can click edit, and then I change the files. But also, if I go to this repos again, I can clone. I can clone to the, to the VS Code, cloning this code, and then when I clone to VS Code, if the first time you click the button, it will ask you to save to the local folder. You say, for example, I save to my local folder. I just go to the my phone, click the, my computer. I just click create a folder. I put this folder. I select this folder, create a new folder. I select one, select the repository destination. So what it will do, it will just copy all the files to the folder. Then you click open to open, and say, this means you see if I go to the folder again, because I just create the folder in the C drive. If I go to the C drive, AVD project, new project. You see this create a folder structure, and also all the files have been downloaded from the website to the folder. So after you clone the files to the folder, you can just go to this one to modify the files. Also, if I go to the, go to the Visual Studio Code, we can just uh, add extensions. We just click settings and then click extensions. We can just, for example, we want to add extensions. We just search for the extension. Like I want to install Terraform extension. When we install the extension, this means that when you add the code, the extension will help you to check out what if there's error message, like some variable is not defined before you use it. It will, give you some uh, prompt for the, what error message you put, when you edit the file, and also this hash corp, Terraform, and also Azure Terraform. You can also install this also Terraform from the, Visual Code. And after this one, after you modify the file, you can just click this one to, to sync. When you click after you modify the file, you click this one to commit. Commit means, you upload your change from your computer to the cloud, to the website. And if this all done, you can go to the pipeline. Pipeline run means, how you run like you run the project. Let's see, like you run the program. If you go to, for example, you can create a new pipeline, and then because I already copied the, the YML file, when you click the pipeline, you can create a new one, or you can use existing one, and then you can run it and then monitor the process. For example, if I just one, just click. I want to rerun the failed job. Then I click the, the verify. It shows, the steps, you verify, validate, and then the, just one by one. So you see, if this shows, it means it's running now. So you see this button, it's just running now. So it just runs step by step. And if there's error message, if you see any error message, you can see from the, there's a red cross, then you know what's the error. You can check. Yeah, that's all I show you today for the, how to use the Terraform with the DevOps. Is very popular now for the company to use to, standardize the for the Azure environment. So thank you.